Hi, this is Dan here. I hope you're doing really well. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how this can improve your bass playing. So that's a TC Electronic Ditto Looper pedal. This video is not sponsored. I've got no affiliation to TC Electronic. You can use any looper pedal you like. And essentially, they all do the same thing. You press down on the foot switch and it starts recording a certain length. You press again and it stops, and you can layer things on top of that. Now, for us bass players, that gives us excellent practice opportunities. We can work on timing, we can work on bass lines, we can work on scales, chord progressions, and that's what I'm going to demo in this lesson. Let's play in a simple funk bass groove and I'll demonstrate the timing aspect you need. So the second that I press down on the foot switch, that's beat 1, bar 1, and I'll do a 2-bar riff. I'm not very good at this, so this might go wrong. I'll do it in real time. Okay, I just wanted to play something over the top of it to check that it felt good. So I went like this. Just a simple root 5 flat 7 octave bass line starting on an F sharp. And at the end it was like this. Da 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 da. Beats 3 and 4 were completely empty. So my internal clock has to be exactly on. It's not exact, but close enough on that when I press to end the loop, it goes immediately back and everything feels and sits right. That in itself is an unbelievable skill to be able to get. We don't have a metronome here, but you will be able to tell if you're not quite there. If it's too early or too late, the whole loop will just be like 4 bars and like a millisecond, and you'll feel that that's not right. So just as a timing tool to play a bass line and a solo over the top, it's an excellent thing. I'll show you what I was doing later in the lesson. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a drone, and let's use the pedal this time to have something in the background for practicing. Let's say we've got a new mode that we're going to learn, a new mode or a scale. And a good way of doing that is to have a drone in the background so that you can really hear the effect of the different intervals and you'll hear the sound of it. So all I'm going to do here, let's do this. I'm going to play just a low E and then E in octave. So I've got 3 E's going on. That's a drone, just a long repeating pattern. You can have effects going on to this as well to make, you know, a synth pad or something like that. Now I'm just going to play a major scale. Let's play a Mixolydian now. It's exactly the same as a major scale. You just lower the 7th note, just 1 fret, 1 half step. It's the drone that allows me to hear the effect of that note. I can hear the mood of this mode, if you like. Let's do Lydian. I'm just doing this all on E, so I'll do E Lydian. A Lydian has a sharp 4. Without anything going on in the background, without any harmony, you don't really have any context. But with this, you can really hear the effect of that. So that's an excellent use of a looper pedal. I'm going to record a simple chord progression. I'm going to go A sus2 to E sus2. That's this shape. We have a root, a 5 and a 9, no third in there. That's a sus2 chord. I'm now going to record a very simple bass line, just root notes A to E. knob at the top is the input level for the loop, and I'm still getting to grips with this, so the levels of that weren't quite right, and that's something that I can be practicing and working on in the future. But just as a rough and ready thing to practice, and just in terms of composition, this is an excellent tool to use to work out chords in different keys, what fits, what sounds good together. Excellent for that. I'm going to close this lesson out by spontaneously composing something. Now, this pedal is new to me. This is going to sound ragged. It's going to be terrible, but let's go with it anyway. I know roughly the direction I want to go in. I'm going to return to that F sharp Dorian. I'm going to go F sharp minus 7 to B7. That's a 2-5 progression in the key of E. It's quite a funky sound. So I'm going to play the bass line in, some sort of a rhythm part, then some chords, and then a solo. So I'm manipulating the different elements of music: rhythm, harmony, and melody. The pedal's an excellent thing to do. So let's have a go. I also know, by the way, that if I keep my foot pressed down, I can delete the previous loop. That's a function all these loop pedals have. Happy enough with that. Okay, I'm going to stop it there. It was really, really ragged, and I didn't enjoy playing over that because the timing was all over the place. I'm doing this live. I haven't really worked on this pedal. This is lots of warts and all. So I'm going to practice this because it's practicing recording technique. It's practicing playing parts in cleanly and properly, and you can tell I need a lot of work on that. All of those things are going to be really good for my playing. So that's why I'm going to include this in my setup a little bit more. I think it's quite good for lessons as well, because I can just play in some sort of a chord progression on the fly and teach you something over the top of it. So that's a looper pedal. If you want me to do a lesson on exactly what you can play into that, then do let me know. But if you want to learn how to play some more chord progressions, perhaps you have a looper pedal, then this lesson here is the one for you. Thanks very much for watching. See you next time.